they're actually getting sued like by a bunch of people, class action lawsuit, because
No.
4 million people lost their account in like 2 weeks. I
Damn.
was one of them for no reason.
That sucks,
So
dude.
down to 3,000, but it's
Yeah, yeah,
building it up still.
yeah. What's going on? You don't know what's happening?
Yo,
Check it.
That's the
Check
good thing
one,
about
two.
having him, man. Sheesh, dude. We did a live at Concrete Spot, and we had a lot of. Oh, they can hear us, but we can't hear ourselves. Check the. I just heard it. I just heard it on.
Check.
See. Is that what they can see right now? Oh, okay. And he's still like just staring at me. I'm like, "Are you good?" Like to pound his hand. I said, "Oh, you don't want to shoot my hand? Cool." I said. I would beat your ass right. Post clips, but I'm not. A collab with me. You wanted me to collab with you on the clip. The only time it's ever happened in on his stuff for half naked girls. Dude. Hey, I know you ain't talking to him. Yeah, yeah. When we first came on, because this is my business right here. Yeah.
That'd be good content later on for the like maybe years from now. Like I don't know, maybe like over the so many years we've done it. This is like some of the weird fucking clips that we didn't ever put out.
Yeah, yeah.
This guy was kind of being a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
But
I'll put him out later.
yeah, that's exactly.
can't hear anything, right?
Nope. No. Yo. Check. No.
We don't want to start and then it
Right.
cuts out and then we get. So it's best. And we got time.
Yeah.
Your pods, we have an hour in between from the next pod.
Okay.
But we're gonna have to figure this out in between that.
Yeah. Have you guys did any podcasts to date?
No, you're the first one. We had a boxing one, but they got canceled.
Oh, okay.
So, which I'm glad now because we would have been freaking out right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Usually we have no problem with the sound part though. It's always the stream part. And then we have to cut the stream and do it again. Try it again.
Hello. Nope.
Yeah, they're all right. It goes into here.
Check. 1, 2. Yo. I mean, it's showing they're working, but it's can't hear nothing. Yo. Hello. Oh, there goes.
You can hear it?
Yeah.
I just unplugged this one.
Yes, sir. I can hear.
Can you hear it still?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. How's it?
Mic check. Yeah, we're good now.
Yo.
It wasn't plugged in good or something.
Check it out. Yeah.
We're good still?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. Check it again? Okay, hold on real quick.
Check. Yup.
Mic check. We're good. Okay.
Damn.
I know. I hate when that stuff happens. The stream, no, it's worse, dude. We've been doing the podcast. We were like 10 minutes in and the stream went down.
Oh shit.
But the biggest podcast in the world, that happens to them. So if you're live, that's the stuff you got to deal with. You know what I mean? Okay, we're good to go
Cool.
now.
Yo.
Okay. I'm going to open up, come back, and then I introduce you, and we go from there.
Okay.
Okay. And we are live. You can catch us on YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, Kick, Facebook, and X. Sorry, guys, we jumped in a little late because we had some technical difficulties, but we will be right back with you, Howlers. We'll be right back. beat. I had this beat made too.
Okay.
I hear the wolf in the speaker. What's going on? Howls over Baaz. I'm Jacob Casas, and today we have a very special guest that came all the way from LA. Mr. Homicide is in the den. What's up, man?
What's up?
How you doing?
Chilling. Just chilling, man.
So I'm gonna have you introduce yourself to our audience. Tell them a little bit about who you are and what you do.
I'm the real Mr. Homicide. I'm an actor. You know what I mean? Formerly known, still known as a rapper. Took a little break to make this movie that I, you know what I mean? I've been working on, and you know, I used to box back in the day. I've done a lot of different things. So I mean, you guys might know me for, you know, revolutionary activities and, you know, all kinds of stuff.
I like that. So actually, I do want to jump into that then first.
Okay.
So you used to box back in the day.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that. You're an undefeated amateur,
Mhm.
right? I saw
Yeah.
that. So how long were you boxing for?
I was boxing for a couple years. I never went into open division. I think like open divisions like after 12 fights. But I think I was like under. I think I was like closer to like 11 or something like that.
So is that how you got your name, Mr. Homicide? You were just
No.
knocking fools out? Nah.
No.
I just was thinking, oh, yeah.
I got that name later on.
Okay, so you started boxing, and what was your record?
6 or 7. It wasn't too many.
Six,
or
7
7
enough.
fights. Because this is the reason why I was so many little bit of fights. I used to train and travel with my trainer Mosquera. He trains a lot of professionals, Gary Russell Jr., a lot of different people that he's worked with. So I'm fresh in the game, so we'll tour to, you know, to different states and have these competitions. Oh,
That's okay.
these competitions, and we would get there, and some of them are only open division. So since
Okay.
I didn't have enough fights, would go try to sign me up, and they wouldn't allow me. So I had to like get to open division. So some of them I couldn't participate in.
Okay.
Yeah,
But that's still good. 7-0, 6-0.
Yeah.
That's a really good record, dude.
Yeah.
Like that's kick ass right there.
Mhm.
So do you miss it sometimes? You still train or?
No,
Nah.
I got out of that like when I was like 14.
Okay.
14. I know a lot of the people like Denise Estrada. I used to spar with her. She was a couple years older.
Oh.
She'll be beating up all the boys and shit.
Oh,
You
damn,
heard about
really?
And then so everyone I'd spar with was like national champions. I know Frankie Gomez, all those type of people that were around at that time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, tell us a little about Mr. Homicide then. So
Mr.
for people that
Homicide.
don't know you, you know what I mean? Tell us what kind of music you do, you know, everything. I've been listening to a lot of your
Okay.
stuff.
I mean,
But-
I'm more known for like the dark sound. You know what I mean? Like I grew up on a lot of like old school Chicano rap.
Like who? Name some that you were
I
listening
mean, like
to.
Little Rob, you know,
Uh-huh.
Brownside, Big Locote, you know, stuff like that.
What
So
about like Night Owl?
right.
Remember Night Owl?
Oh man, Mr. Night Owl.
I used to love
Shout out.
Night Owl.
Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
So like that dark sound. So I like, you know, I got my own style, my own flavor. Started making music, and you know, just one after the other, dropping albums. And I think by my 4th album, you know, it takes a while sometimes, but after my 4th album, this was like back in maybe 2015, 2016. Since then, I've never had to fucking work a job. I quit my fucking job, and I've been living off my talent ever since then.
That's how does that feel to know that you can live off your talent like that?
It feels good, man. It's not like I said, it takes time. You know what I mean, it takes time. But like I said, after my 4th album, I'm about to drop my 8th album. It just feels good. You know what I mean? It feels good. It's like I said, you guys could do it. You know, it takes time sometimes, but don't give up. Just keep pushing.
Well, the thing that's cool though, because we do a lot. I know we're talking behind the scenes.
Right.
We have a lot of entrepreneurs that come in
Mhm.
here. So the fact is, like, knowing like you have talent, even your friends or family, whoever you know that's kind of in your circle that knows you have talent, that's great. But when you're able to survive and make money on your talent, that's a whole nother
Right.
part of the game.
Yeah.
So like when that first started happening, where you started to see residuals from your money that you were making, how did that initial, if you can take yourself back to that feeling where you're like, dang, I don't have to work a job. I get to make money off of what I created with my own hands. How did that feel?
It felt good, but it took a while for me to like quit because I was like, okay, I don't know. You don't know how long this shit's gonna last. It was coming in, it looked good. So I was like a month here, a month there. I was like, okay, this shit's not slowing down. I was like, if this shit, and I gave it like 2 weeks. I was like, if this doesn't slow down for 2 weeks, I'm gonna quit. So I didn't put no 2 weeks in. I was gone. I was out.
So how did that feel though? Was that like, damn?
No, it was
like-
good.
yeah.
It felt really good, man. It was like a blessing, you know. And then, I mean, everyone was happy for me.
Yeah.
You know, everyone was happy for me, and I haven't looked back. And what helped out is shortly after, I started getting into the acting too. So music is good as you're putting music out.
Mhm.
But I'm someone who likes to take my time. So I don't just put out all kinds of music. I'll work on something, put it out. So in between, I'll do, commercials, movies, TV shows. So that like that combination together keeps me afloat. You know what I mean? Like if I don't have an album, I haven't dropped an album since 2020 to work on the movie. So all the money I've been making is only like acting.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Most of it,
yeah.
besides the residuals I get from my older music, which I still get,
Uh-huh.
but over time they get smaller because everybody that knows about it already chunks of money already came. So it just like the shit like acting. When you get residuals, they get smaller over the years.
So what are you working on right now? You're working on a movie right now?
Yeah.
Which
Well,
one?
no, the movie's out. We're on tour right now.
Okay, what's the movie?
It's called The Higher Power. If you guys haven't heard about it, it's the movie that has actors from all the classics that we grew up on: American Me, Colors, Mi Vida Loca, Scarface, Baby Boy. I mean, you name it. From the late 70s to the early 2000s, we got some of the main actors from all of the biggest movies throughout history.
And tell us your character.
The real Mr. Homicide, man. You know what I mean? That's my story. Like the story is fictional, but it's based on true events.
Okay.
So a lot of true events, and I just put them together to a nice storyline, based it in the 90s, because no one wants to watch a gangster film about today. I took it back to the 90s.
It ain't real today,
Right.
huh? Like the 90s was real shit
watered
going
down.
on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Man, we live in, like I said, it's dangerous everywhere you go, but
Yeah.
if you just look it up statistically, we live in the safest generation in history.
Yeah.
So people that talk all this gangster shit, man, go back to the 90s.
Yeah.
It's like trying to compare Vietnam to the Iraq War.
Yeah,
It's not the same thing. Vietnam was the fucking real shit. That's
Yeah.
the guerrilla warfare.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. So what got you started to do the movie? Like, how did that whole thing come about?
I seen that we didn't have no representation in Hollywood. Like I said, I started doing movies, TV shows, commercials, and I just didn't see anything. And I was like, man, all the movies I love are back in the 90s. So I was like, I was, been saving up my money for years. I wasn't like a lot of dumb rappers spending on stupid shit. I get my money, I hoard that shit. I hold on to it. I invest it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna invest in a movie. So I started getting my favorite actors, started reaching out, seeing who, what it costs and buying the equipment. And you'd be surprised, man. Like I said, go watch the film. There's a gang of legends, Hollywood Walk of Famers. Everyone's in this film. And, it took 5 years to make because we had, the COVID. We had the strikes. We had like 2 or 3 strikes in Hollywood. Then we had the fires in LA. So all these things hindered it, coming out. But it worked in our favor because all these new technologies came out with, advancements in film and television that helped my film become, with better quality.
Yeah.
So it actually helped us out. So it took 5 years. I started it in 2020, like October, and then I released it October 18th, 2025.
You see, and audience, I want you guys to pay attention to that because that's what separates the real entrepreneurs from the fake entrepreneurs. This dude put up his own money for his vision. And that's what a lot of entrepreneurs, businessmen do. They put their own money up. That's they believe in themselves. They believe in what the project is, and they'll put up their own money for that. And that's not a common thing. Mm-hmm. I'm sure by a lot of dealing with a lot of people and being in the industry and stuff like that. People always want somebody else to put their money in, right?
Yeah.
But when you're first coming out, really trying to put your stuff on the map, you always got to put your own money up.
Yep.
And if you don't, a lot of people just won't believe in you because it's like, hey, he's not putting his own money up for it, So why am I gonna put my money in there?
Exactly.
It's because you know what I mean.
You don't believe in yourself. How do you expect other people to believe in you?
Mm-hmm.
And then I also wanted to do it myself because there's like a saying in Hollywood. I don't know if it's true, but everyone says that 90% of films do not get made.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's people having disagreements, money issues, all this. So I wanted to do it myself, fund it myself, so I didn't have to worry about having a partner or nothing. I do it my way or the highway. We did it, and now we're on tour. We're on an international, worldwide tour, and it feels good, to finally have it out there, and now I'm making all my money back.
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot in the pod too. Is you were saying that there was a lot of reputation of like the Mexicans, the Hispanics, and we're like on the rise right now.
Right.
Like this is probably the biggest time to be a Mexican right now because they want Mexicans in everything right now.
Yep.
It's finally our time. And dude, it's never been like that. I don't think I've ever seen it like that, dude. You know, we had some movies, Blood In, Blood Out. Like, dude, we love
Yeah.
that movie. You know what I mean?
Back in the 90s, it was all back then.
Yeah, but even then, we still it always had to be about that too, right? And it was, if not, you ain't gonna see a Mexican in other things.
Right.
But right now we're on the rise, so now's the time to be a Mexican, dude.
Yeah.
Like all you gotta do is open up projects, start doing things, and it's gonna make something.
With the support from the raza, like that's really, man, that's one what is it called? Like a stereotype that people say that I want to kill right now. A lot of people say that raza don't support. Man, the raza fucking supports. You know, people, they use that as an excuse because ain't nobody supporting their shit. Like, the raza supports, man. They make fucking millionaires every single day. Like, they support. They're coming out by the thousands to watch my film. They buy my music, you know, all over the world. Like, they will support your stuff if it's good. You just got to get it out there, believe in yourself, and the raza will back you up if you're doing it the right way.
Yeah. I like that, man. I like how you move. Pretty like paying attention to what you're talking about, and a lot of people come on this pod, man, and they always want other people to put money into them.
Mm-hmm.
They're always trying to get that. They're chasing that,
right?
Instead of just doing it on their own.
Yeah.
And it just shows like how you manage yourself, how you manage your money, and the projects that you work in, how much you believe in them. That shows a massive difference for people that just don't understand that part of the game. Like, that's a huge difference.
Mm-hmm. There's an old saying that says, if you build it, they will come. So before this movie, like I said, we didn't have this movie. I built the movie. Now when we go on tour from, you know, state to state, city to city, country to country, you know, the fans will show up. So you build it, they will come. You know, just like you built this podcast, and you know, people are coming.
And dude, even we were talking behind the scenes before that too, and how you even came on the podcast, right? And can you explain that to the audience a little bit? Because that actually made me feel good.
Oh, okay.
On that situation.
So I was at a nationwide event.
Shout out to Nationwide.
Yeah, shout out to Nationwide. And a couple years ago, and we did like a video with one of your hosts, right?
Yeah.
We did a video, and then I think recently somebody mentioned and they recommended a podcast. So I told them to send it to me, and when I went to send a message, it was already there. I was like, oh shit, okay, I already had worked with these people. We did a little video together. So I was like, yeah, for sure. You know, it was a for sure yes, and I like the way you guys moved about the positivity, no negative bullshit. So I'm really, you know, picky with who I, you know, get on their podcast. So when I seen the way you guys move, I was like, all right, you know, I'm gonna get on their stuff.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, we try to stay that you know, positive or funny. You know, try to keep joke around. You know, kind of like how like friends are.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? You either be positive with each other or you're clowning each other, joking around. You know what I mean? So yeah, appreciate that though, man.
No, for sure.
And we were talking behind the scenes too about a manager. You don't have a manager right now, then, right? Can you explain why you don't have a manager? I
don't have a manager because why would I have a manager when I could do it myself? You know what I mean? Like, I do everything myself. I like staying like that, and I like keeping all my fucking money. Managers are only there to take your money. If I could get a manager that could offer me something like, hey, homie, I got you a deal for $300,000. I'm gonna take 10%. Cool, but if I don't have a manager like that, there's no need for it.
Yeah, and we were talking too behind the scenes about that. Like, a lot of managers I see in this industry, they're not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
They're just saying they're their manager, but they haven't gotten their guy anywhere.
Right.
And I'm like thinking, what's the point of this person even being here? Like, he's not doing nothing for you.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't make any sense. So a manager for you would have to be on their game. Even, I mean, they would have to do more than you, and that's going to be hard.
Right.
Because you already are putting up your own money, doing your own thing, movies, music, you know, everything.
Yeah, like I'm even my own agent. I get myself booked on all that shit. So, like I said, I started my own record label. I started my own production company. So it's like, I didn't want to get signed. I'd rather do it myself. Once I learned the business, the only one that I would have signed with was Toker from the Brown Side, because he did things a lot different than.
Tell us a little bit about that, though.
Other labels.
Yeah, tell us about that.
Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, rest in peace, my homie Toker from the Brown Side. He's also in the movie as well. Shout out to Rich G. Shout out to Mama Tokes, you know, for making it happen. I was supposed to sign with him, you know, before he unfortunately passed away. But yeah, and it was just good to know him. Like, he was a true leader, a legend. He actually wanted to see Raza come up, but what he offered me was more than all these other labels offer. Like, the way he moved, and he was talking about how I would get more of the percentage. Like, I liked how he did it. He had tour buses, he had all these big plans, and he was ahead of his time. So that's, like I said, someone like that, you know, I would sign to someone like that. But if they ain't coming like that, I'd rather stay a solo, like, independent by myself.
Yeah. No, that's understandable. That's understandable. So, if you can work with any actor right now, who would you want to work with?
If I could work with any, I mean,
Maybe let's name three.
I mean,
top three.
I already worked with them on my movie. I hired
Okay,
Power,
all
you
the
know?
all the big all the
I
old
mean,
school '90s.
yeah,
ones.
like we're talking Chi from Scarface, rest in peace, man. We have his last film. A lot of great actors, you know, young Santana from American Me. We have Chivo from Colors and Blood Out. We have, you know, Claudia. We have, you know,
Yeah.
Joker's girl. We have Ray Oriel, which is Spider from Blood and Blood Out. I mean, many more. You know, I mean, there's so many different people. When you guys watch this film, it's one of those films where you're like, oh shit, I know him, I know her, I know that person. Like, it's gonna be a fan favorite for sure.
What do you want to give to the Mexican culture? Like, what is something that you're anything, any type of inspiration? What are you trying to like show the Mexican culture?
That you know that you could do it. Like if you get off, you know, if you make something, we can make a huge impact. You know, like that's why I was saying earlier about the raza supports. They always people try to push this narrative. Oh, the raza doesn't support. No, they support big time if you're doing it right. You know, like they will come out. They'll buy tickets. Like I have people flying in when I did the premiere in Pomona. People flew in from Houston. People drove from Vegas, from Phoenix. Like now we're going to Denver. People are driving 4 hours just to come see me. Like that's like crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like it's very humbling and I appreciate it, but it's just I want to inspire people and leave a mark, leave a legacy, and show people that you can do it. If you have a dream, you can achieve it. You know what I mean? Like people always like, you know, don't listen to all the negativity. You know, just focus on the positive, do your thing, stay away from the circus, and you'll be fine.
Like that. So where do you see your career heading in the next 2 to 5 years?
Fuck, I mean, like I said, we're on the international world tour. I mean, fuck, I haven't even thought about that. I mean, just I mean, like now, I mean, I'm happy with where I'm at. I always want more, but I always try to stay content. You know, I always try to remember that little kid that was like, just wanted to get on stage and perform. So then when I started getting paid to perform or movies, TV shows, I always stay humble. But I mean, I just want to be, you know, keep putting it on for our people, making new movies, you know, keep making music and just like, I try to do things a certain way where I stay like I have good longevity, you know, like where you know rappers come and go, people come and go all the time. I want to make sure I last, you know, like
Yeah, I like that.
I have a game plan. I do certain things a certain way to where music or movies. That's why it's based in the '90s. You can watch it 20 years in the future or 20 years in the past. It's still relevant.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, I like
Staying
that.
relevant is the key. That's why I tell people pay a close attention to some of the biggest rappers. They'll disappear, come back, they'll be number one, then they'll disappear again. Like you don't wanna be too much out there. People get tired of you.
Yeah,
Even if you had a franchise, a movie franchise like Fast and the Furious, people are already getting tired of that shit. Fucking, they keep making them, they make money, but there becomes a point to where you just like play it out too much.
yeah, yeah. No, I get what you're saying. And so, what's when you're saying, you know, the key to being a good influence and the longevity.
Mm-hmm.
What is the key for you to be able to do that? What do you do in order to stay relevant like that?
I just have my own, like I said, way of making music, the way I make my moves. Like I sit back, I plot, you know, I see how I'm gonna do certain things, how I want to move in the industry, and I surround myself with good people. If you notice, I'm a youngster, but I surround myself with all the OGs. Like I'm always with the OGs, and if I'm ever with like somebody younger my age, it's like, you know, if I'm on a date with a girl or something, everyone's always old.
Yeah.
Don't hang out with people my age. They don't resonate with me. Like the morals and all that shit is
Yeah.
all old school. So, and same thing with the movie. Like I try to reflect my real life. Like I don't smoke, I don't drink. Like I try to be a good role model. I want to show people that you could make it. I mean, you could really make it if you stay solid and just, you know, don't follow all the bullshit you see on the internet.
I like that, man. Yeah, you're saying a lot of good things, dude. Because I recently just stopped drinking, so I'm not drinking. I'm not gonna drink
Right.
again. I'm done. So like a lot of successful people that come in this podcast, it's so crazy that you even said that because a lot of successful people that come in this podcast do not drink. Like I had so many conversations with like I don't drink no more. I'm
Right.
done. That's just the way it is. Why do you think it's so important not to drink and do drugs?
I mean, for me, I would say it's obvious, but it's just never been my thing. I've never been a drinker
That's just
or
you.
anything. Like
Okay.
I just always been clean and sober. I've tried it. It's not my thing. I honestly, if it's a waste of money,
Mhm.
waste of money. Like, you know, if you do the math of how much you spend on drinking or smoking, add it up in a year, and you probably have enough to make a small business.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. So let me ask you this then. From everything you've been telling me, I've been listening to. So, what is your foundation built off of?
I mean, shit. I built my own foundation off nothing, man. Like I said, I had no, I don't know what you call it, no skin in the game, no nothing. It was just like I was a kid with a dream. I started small, you know, first album, second album. Like I had to build my name from scratch. So now I have a strong foundation, and it's just built off having a good name in the industry, having solid people support you, have your back. Like I said, the OGs, like who better to vouch for you in the Chicano rap game than, you know, the king of Chicano rap, Toker from the Brown side. You have, you know, the legendary actors from all of the classic films that you know, they have my back. They support me. They'll let people know, hey, you know, he takes care of us. He conducts himself right, and just keeping a solid name in the industry. Like I feel like that takes you a long way.
Yeah, yeah. So I didn't ask you though. How did you get the name Homicide then?
We don't talk about that.
Okay, I like that.
That was like
He's all done.
that was just, you know, just stupid shit with the homies. You know, you're young
Yeah.
and dumb, and
Yeah.
and it's just I don't know if I ever spoke about it, but you know, just being young and stupid. You know what I mean? I think I got it like at 14, 15 years old. You know,
Mr. 187.
Mr. One for sure. You know what I mean? Because it's too long to like I had another hat just had Homicide on it. So
Yeah.
no, Mr. 187 is just better. But I mean, I turned my life around from being on the breaking news. If you guys remember, I was on the breaking news in like 2014 over some stupid shit.
Oh damn!
Not-
Nah, we didn't know that.
Nothing to brag about. Like I said, stuff like that. Like I felt like a fucking loser. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the you know, my pictures on the breaking news, and I was over there like I got locked up in the IE. I was in West Valley.
Yeah, I've been there.
So
Man.
what I like is just being able to overcome all that shit. You know, I wish I never had to go through that, but you know, sometimes you got to go through little shit like that to level up in the game. You know what I mean? It puts things into perspective, and I'm just glad I didn't get caught for some serious shit.
Yeah.
And you know, but yeah, they try to overdo it. They try to make me look
Yeah.
like a fucking terrorist. Have you guys seen it? You guys know what I'm talking about.
We'll have that on the clip, the picture. Bah.
Oh man, they have like, you know, all my guns. All my guns are legally mine, but they try to say, "Oh, look at this guy. He had all this fucking artillery," but it was all legally in my game.
Yeah.
You know,
How long were you locked up for?
not long at all. Not even
Okay.
a week. They try to scare you to make you post bail. They made it. I mean, I was facing like years, but I was already fucking writing my letters and shit, thinking. I was already like, all right, this is it. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, you know, they let me go, but I think they try to scare you to post bail. So
Yeah.
stay in there. Don't get scared. You know.
Yeah, right now they're just letting a lot of people out anyway.
Yeah. This was back in 2014.
So the whole gangster persona, man, it's real. Like you really were doing that.
Nah, I wouldn't say gangster. I don't like. You know, I'm a businessman. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. I like the gangster attire, the gangster
Oh,
business
yeah.
attire. Look at that, man. I like
always,
that.
I always try to move different. You know, people. I try to bring back some class in the game. You know.
Yeah,
A
yeah, I
lot of
like
people,
that.
they're on some lame shit. I try to, you know, bring some class back in.
Yeah, yeah. I like the crossing the praying hands.
Oh, like a higher power, like my movie, man. Cross, praying hands, even on the bracelets, the crosses. You know.
Yeah, I like that.
You know.
So are you a God fearing man?
Yes, sir.
I like that.
So, you know, I always, I mean, that's why I made that movie, A Higher Power, is to show people that there's all the movies are to show kids why not to get in gangs. But this movie is to show that there is a way out to the kids that are already knee deep in the shit, that are already maybe in gangs down the wrong road. Like, we've never seen a movie like that. So that's why I made my film like that.
Okay. And so did you write it?
Yes.
Oh, you wrote the whole thing.
Man, I wrote it, produced it, directed it, casted it, funded it, everything. I'm doing the tour. I mean, I do
Damn.
everything, man. Like, I had to do it myself to do it right. You know what they say? You know, you want it done right, you got to do it yourself.
Yeah, yeah. I like that, man. That's a lot, dude. That's every piece of the pie. You just had to get it all done.
Yeah. And I had a shitload of money, like I said, saved up throughout the years for my money. Man, making a movie, I didn't know. Like, I knew it was going to cost a lot, but it cost more than what I thought, a lot more. So there was I even ran out of money. It was $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month. Everything was going on the film. So my sponsors, actually, I have maybe 60 sponsors in total. They came out and helped out a lot too. So they helped out at the end. It was like 10,000 here, 5,000 here. I think the most I got was like 15,000. So, you know, people were sending money, you know, to be like sponsors. So in the credits of the movie, you'll see a special thanks. You know, it's probably like about maybe 30 sponsors, but some just sent money.
Dang.
And they were like, private sponsors and shit. They just wanted to like, hey man, we don't want no credit. Here, boom, we like what you're doing.
Wow, that is huge, dude. To have people believe in you like that.
Yeah.
And you're saying that's the raza. That's the raza.
Oh,
you're
the
talking
raza, man. We have like vodka brands. We have beer companies. We have clothing brands. We had haunted houses, haunted house companies. Like most of them were raza. Some of them were, like I said, white companies, black companies. So like everyone really believed in this project.
That is dope to
I
have.
think I'm the first Chicano rapper that's sponsored by a haunted house company.
Man, I like that. It says a lot about you.
Mm-hmm.
That to have that many sponsors, having that many people shooting you money to help to make the movie happen.
Yeah.
That says a lot about your character and who you are.
Yeah.
What do you think you show the people for them to be able to do something like that for you?
I think like hope. Maybe they seem like, what, this kid's doing something that no one else is doing. This is a legit serious film for the raza that we could support and we could back up, especially with all the racism and the ICE, all that bullshit going on right now. I think they really resonated with the message, and a lot of people that, because I told them what it was, that you see somebody be successful finally, and a lot of former gang members are like, what, that's my story, man. Like, I own fucking 10 businesses now. I'm successful. Like, they don't ever show that. They always show us dead or back in jail at the end of the movie. You know what I mean? So this movie has a lot of ups and downs, but it's a positive message.
Dang, I like that, dude. That's so different from a lot of people that we've had on the podcast.
Yeah.
Look like we got someone in the chat right there. Can you read that chat for me real quick right there? It's right there. You see on the left side?
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. No, we are in the limelight right now.
Let me see. What does it say, though? Who's the person that wrote it? Sam West. Shout out to Sam West. It says Latinos are on the rise. Is that what it says?
Yeah. We're in the limelight.
Oh, it's not showing on mine. That's why I can't see it on here.
I always tell people all the time, right now is the time to shine, And like those films inspired me. I want my film to inspire more people. And there's a lot of other people that have came to me and they got inspired by my film. So the day of my premiere, I had like 10 people, hey man, I want you on my film. I want you doing this. Like, I'm gonna start my own movie too. So it inspired a lot of people. So there's gonna be a lot more raza projects that are gonna be coming out, And I always try to support all the time. Like I said, even if films, like if they're gonna be good or bad, I always try to support because, people support me. I want to share the love and spread the love. And I'm not one of those people that, a lot of people in the industry, they look at you as competition. I try to look at it like, I'm a support, you know what I mean? Like, you can't lose when you're showing support.
Yeah. Yeah, I completely agree with you on that. People do look at it like it's competent, but
yeah. I'll keep it real with them. I'll tell them if, you got to work on this, but I'll still support it,
Yeah. I like that. Is there something that in the works right now that you're thinking of making, like another movie? I know you say you're working on an album right now.
Right.
So is there another movie you're thinking about doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna make something else like in the middle of 2027 or like 2028. It depends on how long the tour is, and like I said, I have many plans for this movie. So the movie's a higher power. We have a soundtrack out. We have an oldie album that was inspired by the movie. We added some extra tracks that weren't in the film, and then my album is called The Higher Power. I'm almost finished with that. That one should be out soon. So the tour is for my movie and my new album. So after the movie, I go perform some of my songs. So it's just like cross promotion.
Yeah.
But what I really want to do is I'm talking to people, video game developers. I want to do a game based on my movie, but like Grand Theft Auto, but in the 90s.
That's
but
dope.
raza, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Imagine you're playing, and then we have flashbacks to the Pachuco days. Like,
Yeah.
we'll take Grand Theft Auto out. We just need
That shit's badass.
video game developers, and make a deal and see what it'll cost and stuff.
So what are you doing? You're reaching out to them right now, or what's going on with that?
Shout out to, my homie from Chicano Hollywood. I guess he sits on a board.
He's been on here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I know he knows. He actually connected me with some people from Fortnite, for a Fortnite collaboration and stuff like that. I'm still, so I'm gonna go through with that or not. But
Dude, how old are you?
That's a secret. That's classified
Because
information.
dude, you look super young, and you're doing big things.
Mhm.
I like everything you're talking about.
Oh, thank you.
Like, a lot of people don't think outside the box like you do.
Yeah, no, you got, man. That's one thing. Fucking original, man. Everyone wants to sound the same, look the same. Like, what separates me is being different. What made me successful is being different. Like, you don't want to be, and like I said, all these rappers, like, you know, they all sound the same. They all have the same fans. So when they do a collaboration, they don't ever get out of that box. So that's why a lot of people complain about the Chicano rap box.
Yeah.
But there is no box. Like, I'm a Chicano rapper, but I'm also known in different genres. You know, like Little Rob's a Chicano rapper. He's very successful. Like, I'm a Chicano rapper, but that doesn't mean you're only a Chicano rapper. Some people are stuck in the box and some people aren't. I've never felt stuck in that box at all.
I like that. And I get that because same way with me, like, okay, with podcasts, a lot of them stick to their own, like, genre. Like, this is, if you're Mexican, you're going to be interviewing Mexicans.
Right,
if you're white, you just basically see other white people on it, right? Black, same thing. We have so many different nationalities that come on this podcast, and that's just how I grew up. So I think being able to be outside your nationality is huge.
Yeah.
You know, because, I mean, you're going to be stuck in that box, and that's like, how far can you get?
Right.
You know what I mean?
So yeah, I mean that's the plan. You know, making a fucking video game would be so badass. Like I said, I'm kind of like, it's like San Andreas, but like raza. You know what I'm saying? And then payphones, beepers, like, you know, just back in the day,
pagers.
Yeah. So that video game, like, I'm telling you, people are tired of seeing the same shit. Raza, like, if we put that out, Grand Theft Auto would be done. No matter how much money they spent on it. But no, you're right about like my first thought is like colors. You know what I mean? We're bringing in the people to watch the raza, but I got, you know, Omar Gooding from Baby Boy. I got Cole 187. Like, I'm bringing in the black community, so we not only have the raza, we have, you know, the brothers supporting us as well. We have the white community. We have all these people coming to see us shine, and the, you know, themselves as well. But it opens up to a bigger audience.
Yeah, man. I can see a vision, like, in everything you're doing. And it's broad. Like, I don't even know where you're going to be in 2 to 5 years. Yeah, I mean, you have projects you're already doing and everything on top of that. Yeah. You're probably going to like expand way further in 2 to 5 years.
Well, my plan, my next film, like I said, it could either be mid 2027. Like, these things take years to put together, you know, to do it right. Like, everyone wants to do a film and do stuff, and they, you know, they put it out. It looks low budget. It looks like crap sometimes because they want to rush it. You got to take your time. So, like I said, I'm going to put a horror movie together next, but I'm going to do the same thing I did with this movie. I'm going to get all the horror icons in one film. You know what I mean? The same
that's
thing.
dope.
Yeah, so I want to, you know, I want to get like Robert Englund, let's say. I want him and the girl from The Exorcist and all these 80s, 90s icons in one film. They're, you know, they're not going to play the you know, he's not going to play Freddy Krueger, but he's going to be a character like he was in a Urban Legend. Remember?
Yeah.
Like all the, like, that's what I want. I want to make films where people watch them and they recognize all these fucking people.
That's a good idea. I never even thought of that. That's dope.
You know what? I always watch Hollywood films and I'm like, man, like, missed opportunity. Like, for me, look what I could do. Imagine I was Hollywood. Imagine I could have threw Al Pacino in this movie. Man, it's.
But the thing is, though, you know, Hollywood is, they like to they want to do things their way.
Right. Hollywood does not know what the fuck they're doing, man. They have flop after flop after flop.
It's getting bad too. Yeah.
And so there's this misconception where in Hollywood people are saying, well, Netflix is trying to push it. They're saying no one's going to the theaters, no one's streaming movies. No, you guys aren't making shit people want to watch. I'm not a major production company. Look at me, I'm touring the fucking world. You know what I mean? People showing up by the thousands to all of our things. If we had a you know, like a big push or the media behind us, like, this would be the #1 film in the world. You know what I mean?
Dude, that would be sick. Like almost. Have you seen Peaky Blinders?
No.
Oh, dude, you got to see it. But like, I could picture like you putting something together like a Cholo version of Peaky Blinders. You know what I mean? From old school Cholo though. That would be sick, dude.
Yeah. Well, the 80s, my horror film's gonna be based in the 80s.
Yeah, that'd be badass.
Like, you know, like slasher, old school slasher, titties, fucking gory, like that type of shit.
Yeah.
But the killer's gonna be raza.
He said titties.
Right.
You know, we all like that
slasher
over here.
Film, you know what I mean? So, and the difference is I want to play an actual character. A higher power, that's basically like, that's me, right? But in the slasher film, I want to play a totally different person than what I really am. An actual, like, you know, someone maybe they fucking like to party, drink, and smoke and shit, or just something different. But it's gonna be based in the 80s, and the killer's gonna be, like I said, something to do with our culture, like, because all the famous serial killers are all white. We need some representation for us.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna tell you like my big secret of what I'm gonna do, because people try to steal that shit.
Oh yeah, don't say nothing out here.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
Yeah, that sounds cool, man. I'm hyped for that. My son loves horror movies.
Yeah.
So
horror movies make the most money and they cost the cheapest to make. What I did is an expensive fucking movie. I could probably do the horror movie. It'll probably even, like, production might even look a little better, and it'll be like half the price, or even like a quarter of the price of what I spent on this film.
Damn, I really want to know who like the main character is going to be. Right? Yeah,
Oh,
you get
me.
behind the scenes. Not just
Yeah.
Damn, that's dope though, man. Hey, so you're working on. You said you have another album coming out.
Right.
You have are you? This is up to you. Are you willing to do like like maybe like a verse or something like that on here? Is that something you? It's up to you.
Yeah.
We always ask any artist.
I could do something.
Okay. Do you want to just do freestyle then, or you want to shoot the beat too?
I have a nice verse. I did a freestyle I did an actual freestyle in Detroit, Michigan at 8 Mile where Eminem grew up.
Oh damn.
And so I liked it. I ended up like adding to it, and I put it on my my new album.
Okay.
But it says, I'm the algorithm's alchemist, articulate no arrogance, architect of excellence, ascending past comparison, vocabulary venomous, I ventilate the narratives, verbal avalanche, I'm adamant, no accidents, quantum in my consciousness, I calculate in parables, paragraphs are panoramic, patterns are unparalleled.
Dope, dude.
Shit like that.
Dope, yeah, that's dope.
Showing that Mexicans can rap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
On some different shit. I mean, like I do lyrical, gangster, Chicano rap, love songs, storytelling. I mean, I do it all, but this one, I had to do some more lyrical shit.
Yeah. Are you from LA area?
No.
What area? What area are you from?
I was brought up in the IE. I was raised.
There we go.
I was raised in Fontana. I was born in Riverside, actually, on a military base. But all my family's from East LA, so I was like, back and forth. But if I had where I went to high school was at Fontana High School.
All right, cool. Yeah. So I mean, I didn't I grew up half of my life in Inland Empire area. Mm-hmm. So I mean, yeah, dude. I went to Bloomington and all that. So
yeah,
you're familiar with all this area.
So since all my family's from East LA and obviously the culture, it's it's just more better for for a movie and shit. So I had to pick. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna do the shit in East LA, the mecca of that shit. But everyone wants to, like I said, I don't want to be a one-trick pony. Like I said, I like being different. So a horror movie, I want to do a comedy, but I want to do another gangster film, but I'm gonna do the gangster film in the IE in the early 2000s.
Oh, that'd be dope.
So that's that's years away, but these are like ideas that I have. So yeah, no one's ever put on for the IE. So
nah.
I want to do a legit gangster movie for the IE in the early 2000s, because that's, like I said, that was my era. The 90s. Like I said, I was a baby in the 90s.
Yeah.
But in the early 2000s, I was actually there to see how it was going on. I was more like a teenager, like around the 2010, 2011 and shit like that. But like when I was really, really little, early 2000s, like 2003, that's where I want to base it. Like maybe 2003.
2003 was rough too.
Right.
Like I was out in the streets out here all the time, and dude, fights, shotting. Everybody was still getting shot, stabbed, everything back then.
2003 is where I want to base the film.
I don't know when everything got a little soft, which is not a bad thing. I got kids now, so I'm kind of glad it's soft. Yeah. But like, dude, like back then, you couldn't go nowhere without fighting.
Right.
Yeah. It was just a thing, dude.
I liked it back in the day. Like I said, it was more dangerous, but I feel like people also, if you were called out, it was more one-on-one. Like people had more like morals and respect and shit. Now today it's just like a bunch of like
they got no respect.
Lames talking shit.
They think they can say what they want without getting their teeth knocked out. That's the thing.
Internet banging. It's just like, man, people talk so much. My haters talk so much shit, but everywhere I go, I get nothing but love, man. So,
it's like your haters are more fans than anything,
right?
You know what I'm saying? They're probably making you the most money, dude.
But man, somebody told me I was going to one of the nationwide events over there at the Adelanto Stadium.
Yeah, we went up there.
I rode solo, man. Like I'm by myself. I'm fucking like I get nothing but love. My whole thing's about positivity and good shit. You know what I'm saying? Like all that gangster shit, man. That shit's played out. So I get a lot of love from the community and stuff. But I was walking, and then some guys, they're right there by the stadium. They're like, hey, yo, Homicide, where's your entourage at? I was like, what do you mean? I rode solo. They're like, yeah, homie, all these rappers roll around with all these. I was like, man, I'm good. And then they're like, hey, homie, we got you, homie. This is my video right here. So I'm like, hey, I appreciate that, So, I mean, I'm like, how do you say I'm like Muhammad Ali, you know what I'm saying? Like, he rode by himself. People fucking love him like that, or like just like that's how I roll. I don't need to roll with all these people. I don't fear. I don't have enemies. Like I'm a good fucking person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All my enemies. I mean, that shit was back in the day. He got beat up and smashed on. We're
now you're in your happy times.
We're past all that. Yeah.
You're like I'm a businessman now.
Well, I got like I said, back in the day, it was easy to get in all that shit. I had nothing to lose. Now I got a lot to lose. Back in the day, it's like, okay, like I don't have shit to lose. So fighting and fucking proving yourself how tough you are, that's like,
You can keep that in the gym now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
so it's like, man, I'd rather just like make money and do my thing. All that acting hard shit, that's like high school shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. See who could beat up who.
Yeah.
You know, like that, we used to fight for fun back then.
Yeah, I know. And none of these people are worth it anyways, man.
Right.
Like they're not worth messing up your money.
Right.
You know, what's the point of that?
They'll try to sue you or something.
Oh, that's what they want. They want you. I mean, having your own, I have my own business, you know, and people try to start stuff with me just because they want to sue me.
Yeah.
So that's something the bigger you get, you got to keep that in your head. Like, hey, have somebody, maybe a friend there. Hey, dude, you got to take care of this guy for me real quick because you know what he wants from me. Because as soon as my friends will step up, they're like, oh, no, we're good now. Like,
right.
Because that's all they wanted. They wanted me to hit them.
That's a lot of people will try to get a reaction out of you too, especially nowadays, man. There's so many people that want reactions, like I was telling you earlier, like because we have all this buzz, we're going around the world. People want to like, now they want to reach out, hey, let's do a feature, but the price went up, or they want us to mention them. It's like, we'd rather just ignore all the bullshit, focus on the positive, and we don't want no one to try to associate theirself or try to piggyback off what we're doing because we worked hard, so me and these actors, we deserve to get paid. We deserve to indulge in all the benefits that are coming in. You know?
What do you think made you this way? Because there's not a lot of people that I meet, even on this podcast. There's not a lot of people that I meet that have your mindset, but not just that. You're very creative outside the box of that, and I'm sure you don't probably meet a lot of people as creative as you. I think that's a really hard thing to find.
Maybe like just being a student of the game and just like, I don't know, like I like greatness. I like greatness and I like making my own lane. That's one thing. I want to leave my own legacy and just like make my own fucking path. You know what I mean? Like there's not a path there, I'll make it myself.
Yeah, but it's more than that because you're a creator. So yeah, you're creating your own lane. That's hard enough to do too, right? We can go into that too, but you're creating something from nothing.
Right.
Like from your music to the movies to everything. And you're finding ways to make that happen because okay, let's say there's a lot of people that create, right? And that's all they know how to do. They don't know how to make it happen. It's going to sit there forever. We talk about this a lot on the pod. Like there's a blueprint, but you got to execute that blueprint. Right. But there's so many things beyond that. Like making it, like having an idea for a movie is one thing. Writing a movie is another thing. Now finding out how to make that movie, fund the movie. You're doing like 20 jobs with one creation that you did. You don't see a lot of people that are able to do that. Yeah. That's what I mean. That is so outside the box. It's crazy that people can't even get to that point.
Yeah, I'm so used to doing things myself. Maybe like I said, I see what you're saying. Like, but since I've been doing it my whole life, it kind of like I said, like, man, I've been in the studio, bought my own studio. I'm the one. I go fucking press record, walk to the microphone, do it myself. Like I've done everything myself, my own videos, like. So doing everything, like, yeah, I'm doing probably, like you said, 20. I'm probably doing like 100 jobs at once on this damn film. But, like, yeah, I think just having the vision, having the, the mindset. I mean, I want to get shit accomplished, and I don't like waiting on people. If you wait on other people, shit's never going to get done.
You'd be somebody I'd want to work with because you have not only a vision, you have the drive and you got the work ethic. And you will make things happen. Yeah, that's like so badass and hard to find.
You got to, man. There's a lot of people in this industry. They'll promise you the fucking world, and when it comes down to it, like it's just like I said. Business wise, I don't trust anybody. Like I make sure contracts are signed. Everything is like T's are dotted. I mean T's are crossed and I's are dotted. You know what I mean? Like you got to make sure stuff's done right because it's. One wrong move in that could screw your whole career up.
You're right. And even with friends and stuff like that, I always tell them, hey, let's just do the contract. Let's get it signed because if there's an issue, we can always go back to the contract. Right. Say, hey, look, this is what's in the contract. Because people get big-headed, dude. People get power trips. There's a million things that can happen. Yeah. It's best to have the contract and have it signed and say, these are the duties and this is what we expect. And anything less, dude, we need to have a talk. Right. If it doesn't change, cut it. You know what I mean? So I love that you say that because a lot of people will just be like, okay, let's just let it ride. But
Yeah.
I have podcasts all the time with people, and that's not what they say.
Right.
What
right.
you say, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
You just got to do it correctly, man. So then you could avoid any negative bullshit in the future. Then you have like a record of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I like that. So, did you want to? I know you want to bring Claudia on over
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Claudia's still over here. John, can we get Claudia her chair together, and we're gonna bring her on in, guys.
The fine mamacita from Blood In, Blood Out.
Yeah, she was a guest on before a while back ago. How long? We'll find out how long it's been. I don't remember. Were you here when Claudia was here last time?
Yeah.
You were? Okay. So it's been a little bit now. Yeah, man. It's it's cool to see, and you look young, dude. So it's cool to see that you're able to do all the stuff that you want to do right now, and you're funding it and you're making it happen. Because by the time you hit like your 40s, you're probably gonna be at a whole nother level.
Yeah.
You know?
I like staying like certain things. Like I could tell people a lot and they'll still really not know much about me. So I like staying mysterious. So certain things, like I said, even age, I'm like, I let them think whatever they
Yeah,
want.
that's cool. That's
know?
cool. Yeah.
The more that they know about you, you become boring. When they figure you out, you're boring.
Yeah.
You gotta have some mystery there.
I have too much ADHD in me, so I don't even know myself fully, man. I'm gonna change up. How you doing? How you been?
I'm doing good. Thank you. I've been really good.
Yeah, it's
Busy.
good to see you again.
Thank you. Nice to see
So
you
what have
guys
you
too.
been up to?
So, well, I'm acting. I'm back to acting officially. My first film back. My first film back is with Mr. Homicide.
Oh, you
A hi-
okay?
A
Yeah.
higher power. I play Miss Vera Montes. I'm his mom.
Oh, okay. That's dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
And-
So instead of hey Joker, you have a fine mamacita. Now it's hey Anthony, you have a fine mamazota.
or I mean, they could call you Claudia too. Remember the cop?
Yes.
So she
Yeah.
plays Claudia. And then like basically she plays my mom, Claudia, Miss Veramontes. That's her credit in the credit.
Right.
And the premiere was tell them about the premiere.
Well, I'm very proud of him. He really pulled it off. So it was what, October 18th, was it? It was in October, and it was in Pomona, at
The Fox
the
Theater.
Fox Theater.
Okay. Yeah.
And so it was a full house. There were some people that waited last minute to go to the door to buy tickets. Some of them made it. Some of them waited outside.
Damn.
And they had to
Yeah.
pay. They had to pay $20 extra too.
Yeah, at the door. They had to pay more. So
It was that sold out. That's
it was
crazy.
it was sold out, and it got a standing ovation. So I mean, it was amazing to see everybody get together supporting this young man that made this vision come to a reality. To be able to get all of us in this film, I'm very impressed by him. Yeah, that's why I'm like, whenever he needs me, I'm there for him.
What an accomplishment, man.
It is.
And throughout the whole film, when I sat down to watch it, I was like, all right, at the very end, I'm gonna know if people like it or not. They're either gonna not give a reaction or give a standing ovation. 15 minutes in the film and throughout the whole film, we're hearing clapping, cheering, whistling, like people were like making like remarks, and then
Damn, I want to see this movie.
every famous person they see, they're
The
cheering.
famous line.
Right. It was like throughout the whole every 10 to 15 minutes, people were like doing something, reacting to the film.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a cool vision to have too. Is you're bringing back these people, and you're like, because you're I just heard what you said. You said they're doing their famous line,
Right.
Yes.
so I can already see what's going on in this movie. I want to see
They
this.
have
thing.
the new famous lines too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the Rocky Horror Picture Show, but this
Yeah.
is the Latino style. So
Yeah.
you have the audience interacting,
Yeah.
saying the lines from the previous film. So I mean, it was so amazing to see that.
Dude, that's like a new thing. I don't think I've seen that. You know what I mean?
It's never been done in history, and it'll never be done again, man. Like, come on, Scarface, American Me, Blood In, Blood Out, fucking all these actors, Baby
Baby
Boy, got
Boy.
Boulevard Nights. I mean, all together in one film. Like some of the main actors of all these films, all together in one. It's like when I sit back and look at what I did, I'm like, fuck. Like sometimes it hits me, like, oh shit, like damn, I did
it.
that. But I try to stay humble, man. Like it's just. I'm not gonna get all big headed, But sometimes
It's good to be excited and feel something at least.
Bro,
You know
no,
what I mean?
oh,
But
man,
yeah.
I know, but I just don't like. Oh man, I did. I'm not like. I used to be very cocky.
Yeah.
When I was like in high school, it was probably a little annoying, but now I'm more
He's
humble,
the
man.
nicest guy that you're ever
Yeah.
gonna meet. Everybody loves him. He
Right.
has a
That's
wonderful.
what I was telling him. I was
personality.
like, I don't have to worry. When we go
Yeah,
out, I
no.
roll with them all the time.
Yeah.
Man, I'm just really like excited for you on this, dude. Like it just trips me out that that what you're doing is like you are making your own mark, but you are creating your own lane, and it's you can see that it's gonna do something for sure, man. Like it's pretty dope. Like, okay, let me just explain something. Like with the live podcast, right? We have the chat, and people want to interact with the podcast. We gotten big because of you can interact with the podcast. Well, you just said they're interacting with your movie, you know, because they have famous lines. That's like a whole nother thing. Like,
different level.
It's crazy, and it's the first time them seeing it.
Right.
That's the craziest part. Like,
I was a little bit nervous, like I said, like with anything. This is my first time, so like, man, like I hope they fucking love it. You know, I worked hard on this shit. So when it was 15 minutes in, and I heard the cheering, and then I heard it again 10 minutes later, then halfway through the movie, like throughout the whole film, and then right at the end, the standing ovation, I was like, in my head, I'm like, I fucking did that shit. You know what I mean? And we had, man, it was like we were like super. The whole media taking pictures. I mean,
it was like we were like bombarded with people around us,
people
like
just, crowding up on us. And I was enjoying. I soaked that shit.
I was nervous. I was nervous. I was like, oh shit. But,
dang.
Yeah.
Congratulations
thank
on
you.
that.
And we had people from like Donnie Brasco, from the Irishman there. Like we had a lot of big people, you know,
Damn.
That came to watch it.
right.
Yeah.
Death Row Records. We had Big Hutch and somebody else. Someone wrote an article, and then
Who the fuck are you, man? Like, who is this guy, dude?
I'm
Badass.
the real Mr. Homicide. You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
Yeah, that is wild. You're young. He's young, and he has all these people coming in. Like,
And I could be a lot more, I guess, like out there on the internet. Like I said, I just stay away from all the bullshit. You know, I don't like, I don't have to cause controversy to get attention. You know, I try to do it positive. But if I was to go on the internet and be like, oh fuck this guy, and all, I mean, everyone's gonna watch, but I don't want that type of negative attention. You know, I'd rather it come positively.
what it seems like to me, though, you're way above that, anyways.
Right.
Because what you're doing, what you're creating, you're creating a whole nother lane, and you don't need to bother yourself with that,
exactly,
man.
yeah.
You're
all nonsense.
You're doing too much, man.
Right.
Like, so it's like all that will kind of drag down who you are.
Right.
You know, be above that.
Right.
And it's hard for me to say that because I like to like go in and talk shit to these people.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like, yeah, dude, you're doing something that's pretty badass.
We even have, like I said, in Denver, we have CBS News. A reporter from CBS News is supposed to be there. So these events are closed circuit. So the movie hasn't, like, you know, when people start posting clips of a movie and everyone starts saying, oh, what movie is that? All these views, that hasn't even came yet. So we're doing closed circuit.
Dang.
So imagine, like, once more people find out about it, then once the clips hit the internet, then once it's available for DVD and download, like, we haven't even hit our peak yet. You know, we're big. And then, like I said, right before we leave to Japan or the other countries, because we're talking to Canada, Japan.
He said Japan. Like,
Yeah.
Egypt.
Even Egypt, like I said, in Egypt, we might have to take one little scene out because then it's like more like a religious scene, but you know they're all Muslim out there. So
Yeah.
we might have to just take one little scene out. But yeah, I mean they want us in all these different countries.
Man, I want to go to one of the premieres and do the whole mic thing and mic
Okay,
up.
no, for sure.
That'd be cool if we could.
We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back and do a smaller one in the IE.
Okay.
We're gonna do a bigger one in probably Pomona again or somewhere again too.
Oh,
as
cool.
well.
Pomona's right here. Yeah.
San Diego. We're even gonna go up north. We're gonna go everywhere.
Damn.
I'm one of the very, like I said, the positivity. I get love from everywhere, so I'm able to go up north. I'm able to go over there in Chicago. Everywhere. I always get nothing but love.
Wow. It's awesome to see what you're doing, man. It really is.
Appreciate it.
How did you guys meet each other? From the film or before then?
How did we?
Yeah, I forgot.
I don't know.
I don't
I think it was through
probably through Instagram.
And it was Chivo.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, the actors.
Because that's what it was. We were trying to find someone to play my mom, and then I was like looking around at our options, and we had different options, you know. And like I don't want to mention any names, but yeah, we had different options. But yeah, she was the one who portrayed it the best, and I seen it, you know.
Okay.
Like her energy, just everything. I was like, you know what? I think we found her. And then I talked to Chivo and Panchito Gomez. They're also co-producers on it with me, along with Angel Salazar from Scarface. So I'm the main producer, but they helped produce it with me.
Yeah.
And they all agreed. So you did an audition. Yeah, she did an audition tape, and I sent it to them, and I was like, yeah, I like it. And so like, yeah, she got the role. So I told her.
And that's wild because when you came on, you weren't acting. You were doing like you were barely. Yeah, you were barely starting to do meet and greets. Remember we were talking about that?
Yeah, I think I was about a year and a half into getting back,
Uh-huh.
just putting my feet back on the ground. And from now, what is it, 2.5 years? I'm here. I'm acting. He kicked it off.
Now she's touring.
He kicked off the whole thing because now this year it's
Damn.
yeah.
This is
But
crazy.
you know what?
Dude.
This is what he made it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
he made it happen because if it wasn't for the exposure and being part of this film with these iconic other actors, I don't think I would be here. So I mean,
so much.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else going on now too? Is people reaching out to you now because of the project?
Oh my gosh, yes. I have a horror film that's going to be a reality show with Reese Entertainment Productions that we're putting together. That it's going to be me, old school Becky Lou, and a baby doll.
We had
from
we had
Ivana
old
Pat.
school Becky Lou
Yeah,
on
I
here.
saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you guys have
wild.
a great shows. I've seen the cast.
Yeah, it's
the,
been
the artists that come on.
yeah. We had a Big James from the Chosen show on here too. I don't know if you're familiar with that show.
Yes.
Yeah, so we've been getting some people on. It's growing, and but it's so
Congrats.
dope to see because when you came on, I remember you barely getting back in. Do you still have your manager?
I do. Yeah, he
Yeah.
handles everything. Pete, what is it? Pete. Oh my God, Peter.
Peter Ruiz.
Peter Ruiz. Yeah, Ruiz Entertainment. I just
Yeah.
threw a blank, but yeah, I'm still with him, and I mean he's amazing. He's an amazing manager. Our team has grown, and he's helping us with Colorado.
Yeah.
He's coming with us to help us because we have.
Man,
some-
I'm
most
really,
of the team.
I'm really like in shock, dude, of this interview, like what you've done, and because the thing is, when you were coming back, that's when I feel like I started seeing the Mexicans on the rise.
Yes.
When you came on the podcast,
Mhm.
so let me ask you then, was that the reason? Did you see that happening, and maybe a manager reached out to you to get you back in to start doing meet and greets?
So no.
It just kind of happened.
So what happened was that Blood In, Blood Out came knocking on my door 3 times throughout the years. I kept on saying no, because of the racism, because it was so hard for me being an actress, being Mexican American, and being a woman in Hollywood was very hard in the 90s. That experience, I didn't want to go through that again. I have a very comfortable lifestyle now. I love my life. I can do whatever I want with ease. But again, 3 times they came knocking on my door. The third time, it was the 30-year anniversary, and they told me, you have fans. They want to see you. I'm like, yeah, right. I only have 2 little lines. But I said, okay, fine. I'll go to one of the meet and greets, and Carlos Carrasco was there. So I did the meet and greet with him. Then I did see like, oh, I do have fans. Oh my gosh. So I continued with that, and I decided, you know what, this keeps coming back for me, and there's a reason for this. So I really believe in a higher power, because so many things had happened from that time. Him knocking on my door. I lost my mother in 22.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. 4 months after losing her, this is when a promoter came and asked me, and that's when I went to Carlos Carrasco and I did the meet and greet. Then my daughter passes away 11 months later,
Sorry.
and I blew up. I blew up on TikTok, and I'm thinking, okay, Mom, Jasmine, all right, I get it. They were big fans of the film. So I decided, okay, I had a hard time. I was also in foster care. So I want to make a difference for that little girl, that little boy that's watching this. If I can do it at this age, you can do it too. Mr. Homicide, this is an example here. He's setting the bar. This is the guy you look up to. You know? Yes, absolutely. So I'm a big advocate for foster care for children in general and women, and trying to empower women. We don't have to compete with each other because we all bring something unique to the table. Everybody has their own beauty, and it's true when they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, because let me tell you, to someone I'm beautiful, but to someone else, and they've went ew to my face before. So it just tells you
Trolls.
everybody, yeah, I know, but everybody has their own vision of what is beauty. So there's no reason to compete. So it's about uplifting each other and growing as a community. I want to give back to the community, and that's what you do too. So very proud of you.
Yeah, we always try to give back. But like touching on what she said, how she's like, oh, I only had like 2 little lines, but that goes to show how impactful and how important these films are. Like I had a friend, he didn't even have a line. He was in some Star Wars thing. It just showed him for a quick second shooting a gun. He's over there touring, doing meet and greets. So it shows like American Me, Blood and Blood Out. All these films are, it's like they have a cult like following where fans will come, like even the smallest role. I mean, like
It's
even
a big deal.
yeah, even a higher power, like people in a higher power with small roles, their careers taking off because this film as well.
Because
which
our
is-
community
Right.
needs representation. They need
Yeah.
our stories, our faces, and our voices
Mhm.
to be out there. We have Mexicans, we have Spanish people, we have Latinos from everywhere else, but we do not have that many Mexican American. I'm
Yeah.
starting to see it now. The Mayans MC, the other shows.
Even though she set that up too, like I'm actually, like I said, we have everyone's doing their thing right now, but I'm one of the actually only Chicano rappers in the game, actually Mexican American. A lot of these people, they portray it for the money. They try to get the love from the raza, but they're, like I said, there's nothing wrong with it, but keep it real. Let us know what you are. You don't want to be guessing like, I'm Chicano, I'm Mexican American, like I'm proud of it. Be proud of what you are. You could still represent the raza, but don't try to pretend you're Mexican to get the support from the people.
Or don't cut our roles out when we have
Right.
people that can represent, that play those parts.
Mm-hmm.
A real Mexican American.
Right,
There's
exactly.
talent out there, and I say we're blessed. We're like, it's a double-edged sword, but with COVID, it made a lot of creators, and these people, man, keep creating,
Yep.
keep doing it. Do not give up, because man, if you can do it, this is how I rose because of social media, because Hollywood was not going to give me
Right.
a break.
Hollywood, what you said earlier, Hollywood wasn't going to give me my big break. That's why that's another reason why I made the film too. So I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm really impressed because like when you think about this, there's all kinds of people with talent. He gathered, but it takes somebody to gather those people
Mm.
to bring them
Right.
into the film, or the project, whatever it is. He put in work to be able to do that and create this.
Yeah.
And because he did that, it's going to inspire other creators, and plus it's going to build him up more.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right. And that's the hardest part. Like we don't know. I'm sure he went through so much ups and downs
Oh yeah.
to make this film, to even get where he needed to go at the
Right.
very beginning to get it started. Like he probably went through like, man, I don't know if I'm going to do this. There's so much doubt and vision and anger and sadness that goes through building something. And to be able to sit here and be able to be like, we did this,
He
get the standing
finished it.
ovation,
Yeah,
getting it
exactly.
done, getting money poured in just to be able to get more of
Yeah.
it done. Dude, that's crazy. So I'm looking at you. I know that it wasn't just, oh yeah, we did the movie. You
Right.
know what I mean? It was, you went through so much
A lot
probably
of
just to get it
bullshit,
done.
Man, there was sometimes I was like trying to think, like, okay, how am I gonna get this next scene filmed? I'm like, fuck, I got half the money. I need the other half, because these scenes are fucking expensive. We'll do them scene at a time. So there's some times where I'm sitting there and somebody that talked to me like a year or two before that sends me some money out of nowhere. So I'm there, and then my Cash App goes off, ding,
What?
fucking $2,000. I'm like, oh, there it is right there. It's like a higher power. Like Pete Vasquez from Colors and Blood and Blood Out, he said, man, God put his hand on this film. And we felt it throughout the way. Like, people reached out. People were like knocking our doors down to be a part of this. People they wanted to pay me to be an extra in this film. Like, hey, I'll give you $1,400, $1,500. Let me just be in the background, So I didn't take it only because, like I said, if they looked the role, I would have gave it to them. But the people that were willing to pay didn't really fit. Like I was really strict with my casting.
Yeah.
I didn't want to just throw anybody in this movie,
And
But
he did right. Yeah, he did right. That's your baby.
Dang, it just says a lot though. That's my thing. It just says a lot about that. Because the thing is, people are not going to do that with just anybody.
Right.
It's you, your character, how you carry yourself, like what they see in you. That's why they're giving you
Right.
that money.
Yeah.
So it's like this isn't gonna just happen to anybody.
Right.
That's wild.
And it took a lot. Like I said, I raised a lot of money, but I still put like 95% of the money came from me. But like, fucking, you run out, everything costs money.
Yeah.
But I always make sure I take care of them. Like we're going to Denver, got us a fucking nice 2-story house out there. I got the flights taken care of. Like I always make sure I take care of them,
Yeah.
And we're gonna go out there, have meet and greets, have fun with the fans. So it's January 22nd, Denver, Colorado. Make sure you guys don't miss it.
At the Roxy Theater.
At the Roxy Theater, and tickets at the door are gonna be $50. You guys can get them online for $30. So
Eventbrite.com.
yeah, Eventbrite.
Okay, Eventbrite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that's dope, man. I like I like hearing this story. This is one of my favorite podcasts now.
Oh, thank you.
I've had a lot of them, man.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite ones.
Appreciate it.
Hearing this is crazy. Like seeing somebody make a like that hardcore of a dent is crazy
Yeah.
to me because you're going to inspire a lot of people now.
He already is.
People are going to copy what he's doing because
there's already a bunch of copycat films.
dude.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Because
He kicked it off.
yeah, it's going to be like, oh, this is his like style. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because now you're talking about the horror movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's his style that's going to come out, and that's what's kind of cool because you're going to know it's his style.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
And I wanna make, like I said, good shit that's impactful. So then when it comes out, let's say I do my horror movie, this is a success, and it's like, oh, from the creator of a higher power, this is the new horror experience. Boom, then it gives credibility because they're like, hey, that was a badass film. Let's see what he does with horror.
Yeah.
You know.
Let me die on the horror film right here.
Right.
That was over Baaz. he kills the podcaster or something. Not just play. No, but it was cool, man. So before we close out, I do want to give you the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to be able to, you can give words of inspiration, where they can find your film, where they can find you. Anything you want to say, the floor is yours.
Look me up, The Real Mr. Homicide, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Make sure you guys subscribe. Follow me for all the updates of everything we're doing. Ladies, yes, I am single.
He's looking for a Mrs. Homicide.
Yeah, the real Miss Homicide. So make sure you guys, just come support us. We're gonna be touring all around the U.S. So follow me for as soon as we announce any tour dates. And if you guys want to book us, bring us out to your city, your state, your country, just reach out to me. We'll talk some business and we'll make it happen. I'm the guy you want to talk to, and then we'll get everything squared away. But I think that's it. Just look me up, The Real Mr. Homicide. My new album, A Higher Power, same name as the movie. That'll be dropping probably within the next month or two.
Dope, man. I appreciate you coming on.
Appreciate
you know
you.
what? Anything you want to say, where they can find you, anything you want to go, you can throw it out right now.
Yes, follow me on Instagram under Claudia1971 Gabriela. TikTok is under Claudia Gabriela Colin. And I guess that's it. You know me as Claudia Gabriela Colin from the film Blood In, Blood Out, where I play Joker's girl, but I'm your fine mamacita. But now I'm in A Higher Power, where I play Mr. Homicide's mom, Ms. Mira Montes.
Appreciate you guys watching. So our slogan is Shed the Sheep. So we're going to look at this camera right here, and on three, we're going to say Shed the Sheep.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Shed the sheep. Howls over Baaz. I'm Jacob Casas. Go ahead and say your guys'